The last part of this lesson then is classifying polygons. You have this nice Venn diagram on your notes, which will help you to understand classifying polygons. Think about a Venn diagram. A lot of times you use them in English or in social studies class. You might have two overlapping circles, and these would be all the items over here that are in this category. These would be either all the, like if this is category A and category B. All of these items would be people who like A, and all of these items would be people who like B. And these items in the middle, the ones that overlap right here, these would be the people that do both or like both or whatever you're talking about they have in common. That's what you see here. Take a look. All of these circles lie inside of quadrilaterals. So all trapezoids, parallelograms, rectangles, squares, and rhombuses are quadrilaterals. Trapezoids are separate, okay? So they're just quadrilaterals. No trapezoids are also parallelograms, rhombuses, squares, or rectangles. Trapezoids are completely separate because they only have one set of parallel sides. When you take a look at this circle, though, all rectangles, rhombuses, and squares, all rectangles, rhombuses, and squares are parallelograms. Their whole circle falls inside the parallelogram circle, so all rectangles, squares, and rhombuses are parallelograms. Some rectangles and some rhombuses are squares. They overlap in here, but not all. So, and the only ones that are the ones that look like this. They could have longer sides, but they have to have 4 right angles and 4 congruent sides. Some rhombuses, though, are just rhombuses and they're not squares, and some rectangles are just rectangles. All 3 of these are always parallelograms, and all and all parallelograms are quadrilaterals. A parallelogram is just 2 pairs of parallel sides. There's another picture to help you, and it's kind of like a flow chart. So quadrilateral is the most general, okay? All of these that point to quadrilateral are quadrilaterals. Square is the most specific. So all squares are rhombuses, are parallelograms, are rectangles, and are quadrilaterals. A rectangle is only a parallelogram and a quadrilateral. So if I ask you to give all the names that apply to each figure, look at your charts, look at the definitions of parallelograms, rectangles, squares, rhombuses, and also look at the Venn diagram to help you. In this first image, I see that we have 2 pairs of congruent sides, and they appear to be parallel, so this would be a parallelogram. And if you know it's a parallelogram, then it is also a quadrilateral, because all parallelograms are quadrilaterals. Can we be any more specific, though? Is that as specific as we can go? Well, when we look at the angles, we don't know that they are all congruent. It looks like they're not all congruent. And we don't know that they are right, so I think that's as specific as we can go. Now let's look at the next one. On B, do we have opposite sides being parallel? Yes, it has 4 sides, so it's definitely a quadrilateral. Opposite sides appear to be parallel, so we could say it's a parallelogram. We have these 4 tick marks, which means it has 4 congruent sides, which means it's a rhombus. And these little boxes in the corner means it has 90 degrees, which means it's a rectangle. Since it has all congruent sides and all congruent 90-degree angles, it is also a square. So familiarize yourself with the definitions of each quadrilateral and practice using that Venn diagram to help you classify them.